Hey guys, what's up? lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the new Broadway musical, Mean Girls, the musical. I have my wonderful playbill. I have my awesome burn book pillow from the production, as well as the Mean Girls logo on the back. Now, this musical is based off of the 2004 comedy film Mean Girls, based off of the book Queen Bees and Wannabes. So it's another one of those based off of, but it works. Now, Tina Fey, the amazing actor, producer, director that she is, did the screenplay for the 2004 movie, and she also did the book for this musical. This musical premiered on Broadway in April 2018, was first conceived back in 2013. That's when Tina and company started to first actually do it. Her husband did the music for it. It's just been such a long process, 5-year long process to get it actually to Broadway, and it has been so successful. I saw it on a Thursday night, and it was sold out. It's a constantly sold out experience, and it's amazing that the majority of the main cast is still in it, and that's very cool to see that the people on the logo is still the people playing the plastics, etc., etc. So the way that the story goes is, you know, it starts off in Africa with Katie and her parents. It goes to North Shore High in, a suburb of Chicago. And then, the different experiences of Janice and Damien meeting Katie and convincing Katie to play along with the plastics to, try to get payback for what Regina did to Janice back in middle school. So you have Janice, you have Damien, you have Regina George, you have Katie Heron, you have Gretchen Wieners, you have Karen Smith, you have Glenn Coco with the glorious line, you have Shane Oman, you have just so many amazing characters from the film translated into amazing characters in the show. And what's really cool about the show is that a lot of the background characters are used for other characters. So you have the same guy playing Coach Carr playing Glenn Coco. You have the same actress playing Miss Norbury playing Katie's mom, playing Regina's mom. So it's nice seeing everyone interact with each other. What's really cool as well is that it was only like, 23, 25 members of the entire cast, and you had the guys pretty much in drag for the main girl scenes. Like anytime there was a massive girl fight or, things to that nature based off of the film again. You had these guys wearing dresses, wearing wigs, and it was hysterical because it worked. And if you didn't notice it, you didn't really pay attention. You're just like, oh, it's just, really tall girls in the background. I thought it was really smart. Another thing about the technical aspect is the set production was really cool because it was very technical. It was just screens everywhere in a curved theater, and it was just these basic long screens that changed depending on what area you were in. So you can have Gretchen singing in Katie's house in one moment, and on the same exact stage you had Regina's mom singing in one moment in Regina's room. But it was all stage, as in like the screen behind it changed based off of what area of the story that they were in. And I really liked that. It wasn't actual like set moving. Like, yeah, you had like these roller lockers that turned around for another set here and there. I also love that the Halloween props, the Halloween set was again another one of those spin around ones, and that had 2 songs in it. So it's cool seeing that the story progress in the different times of year, just like the movie progresses of the different times of year. Now, I never read the book, so I can't really talk on the book's aspect, but the way Tina translated the musical into a modern time, into 2018, that's when the film is actually set. That's when the show is set. 2004 is when the movie is set, because that's when it was filmed. It's cool, because in 2004, you had 3-way calling, you had people picking up actual phones, and now you have people texting and social media, so it was a nice translation to modern warfare, modern girl warfare, bullying, and, and then eventually being self-aware and kind, and we could all work together, and Regina getting hit by a bus was hysterical, the way they filmed it. It's such a smart way to translate everything, and Tina did a fantastic job. Fantastic job. It should have won all the Tonys when it was nominated for stuff last year. I know SpongeBob won set design last year, but then it closed, unfortunately. But that's the Palace Theater. Palace Theater needed a lot of updates. This is the August Wilson Theater, according to my little playbill here. August Wilson Theater. Clearly I didn't wear pink because I didn't see it on Wednesday, but if I did see it on Wednesday, I would have worn pink. Obviously, this last October 3rd, because it was Mean Girls Day, is a massive, massive holiday for the Mean Girls community, because that's when Aaron Samuels asked what date it was. It was October 3rd, which again was a nice, beautiful little musical number part. It's my brain is kind of scattered because it's such a well done project, and I have no issues with anything. And it was great seeing it as a birthday gift with my family. Talk to the people behind us in our seats, and it was a great welcome experience. Now, in regards to the audience, gays everywhere. Oh my God, it was such a wonderful experience to have everyone around you in the same mindset of, you know, yes, queen, and all of that stuff. It was just so funny hearing the different vocal tones of the different queer community males, and of course it was, you know, queer females as well, because this has always been a resident film in our repertoire, if that's a good way to say it. So it was cool seeing it portrayed and represented appropriately and exceptionally. So we were all very happy. Standing ovations all around. Not an issue in the world. Have you guys seen Mean Girls on Broadway? What do you think of the Mean Girls musical? Because I love it. I'm quite a fan, and I need to see it again. I've owned the soundtrack for months, and I need more. Mucho mahalo, guys.